The all-new Galaxy S9 is here. And well, let's admit it. From the looks of it, the S9 does look like the S8s or the S8T. But hey, that's just the looks. The S9 packs in a lot more. A better camera hardware, a refined design, more power, you name it. It's got everything we wanted from the S8 successor. So what are we waiting for? Let's take a quick look at the Galaxy S9 Plus. What's up guys, this is Rupesh from Beebom.com and we finally have the Galaxy S9 with us. It's the Plus variant we have. Yes, Samsung just launched the S9 and the S9 Plus in India. But before we unbox the device, I'd suggest you to hit the bell icon to make sure you don't miss out on the awesome S9 videos we're planning. Also, this video has been brought to you by RhinoShield, who makes some great cases for the S9 and the S9 Plus, which we'll show you at the end of this video. Now then, let's unbox the device. Well, the box is pretty much the same as the Galaxy S8. You get the fast charging adapter, the USB-C cable, a USB-C adapter and a pair of nice AKG earphones. There's also a clear transparent case which is nice. Anyways, this here is the Galaxy S9. And again, yes, it looks a lot like the S8. In fact, some people have even called the S9 Samsung. Yeah, that's kind of lame, but it's also fairly true. Having said that, there are some important refinements. Firstly, the bezels on the bottom are even less when compared to the S8. Secondly, the fingerprint scanner is now placed below the camera, not alongside it. Thank God for this. I still don't like the rectangular design of the scanner, but it's obviously better than the S8. There's also new dual stereo speakers, which is something I think has been long overdue. The new speakers are said to be 60% louder than the S8 and they have been tuned by AKG, so that is impressive. Well, we'll be testing it out. Another minor change I noticed is that the iris scanner on the top is now hidden in the glass, which I think is a really nice touch. Apart from these changes, the S9 is like S8. It has the same button placements, it has the same IP68 rating, and unlike almost every new flagship out there, this one has a headphone jack. Kudos to Samsung for that. I mean, I still drool over the S8's looks, so yeah, I really love how the S9 looks. Moving on, the display is also the same gorgeous Quad HD Plus Super AMOLED, 5.8 inch on the S9 and 6.2 inches on the Plus model here. Samsung says this display here is brighter than the display on the S8, and that's the only difference, but I'm not complaining, and why would I? I mean, just look at it, it's stunning. It's got the same vivid colors and the deep blacks we all love. Plus the S9 recently got the award for the best display in a phone by DisplayMate, so there's that. Well, right now the display does look perfect. Now let's talk about the biggest upgrade in the S9, which comes in the form of the new cameras. Yes, the much hyped dual aperture camera. We are talking about the 12 megapixel camera with f1.5 and f2.4 apertures. Just to be clear, you cannot just choose an aperture value in between 1.5 and 2.4, and you can only stick to either one of them. The dual aperture works automatically on the auto mode. For well-lit scenarios, the S9 will use the tighter f2.4 aperture, and for low-light situations, it will use the wider f1.5 aperture. You can control the aperture in the Pro mode though. Now, we all know that the S9 Plus is the new smartphone camera king when it comes to DxO mark scores. And well, in a brief usage, the photos do look great. They have ample detail and the colors just look great. We have the S9 Plus, which also has the dual camera setup, and that means portrait shots. And well, they seem impressive too. We are already working on a camera comparison video of the S9 and the Pixel 2, and well, it should be fun because S9 seems pretty well matched. On the video front, the S9 camera does 4K videos at 60 fps, 1080p ones at 240 fps, and even 720p slow-mo videos at 960 fps. Yes, that's very Xperia-like. The super slow-mo mode works very well too. You can just hit the record button and the S9 will automatically choose which part to slow down. Well, here's one slow-mo video we shot. Looks pretty amazing, right? Well, the S9 Plus has a lot more camera tricks, but we'll get into all that detail in our full review, so stay tuned for that. The front camera on the Galaxy S9 is an 8 megapixel f1.8 camera, which has autofocus and the live focus mode, which is basically the portrait mode. Right now the selfie camera too seems pretty great, but we will be testing it out more. Under the hood, the S9 is the first phone to be powered by the new Snapdragon 845 processor. Our S9 Plus here has the latest Exynos 9810 processor, which is as good if not better than the 845. The S9 has 4 gigs of RAM while the S9 Plus here has 6 gigs of RAM. The phone feels super smooth right now, but Samsung phones are known to lag after a few months, which did not happen with the Note 8, so I'm hoping that it does not happen with the S9 as well. Anyways, we will be putting the S9 to thorough tests later on, so we should get a better idea. Apart from that, the software here is pretty much the same experience UI from the S8 and the Note 8, but thankfully there's Oreo on board. And plus the S9 brings a few new tricks. Firstly, there's AR emoji, which right now does not seem as much fun as Animojis on the iPhone X. I mean, no matter how hard I tried, it did not capture my expressions as well as the iPhone X's Animojis. Then there are various Bixby improvements along with the new food mode, which brings you nutritional info of any dish. Now that facial recognition is a big deal, the S9 brings improvements on that front as well. The device comes with Intelligence Scan, which combines the iris scanner and the face recognition. So the S9 just switches between them depending on the scenario. For unlocking the phone, face recognition is used, but when you need to authenticate payments, the iris scanner jumps in. How well does it work? Well, we should get a better idea as we use the device more. Lastly, the S9 and S9 Plus have the same 3000 and 3500 mAh battery as the S8 and S8 Plus, which does sound a bit on the lower side, but there's a new chipset here, so we'll have to see if it's more battery efficient or it's the same as the S8. So those were our first impressions of the Galaxy S9. Sure, the device just seems like a refinement of the S8, but the improvements and features it brings are pretty remarkable. I mean, that camera sure seems impressive. And while the design might be a year old, it's still modern and beautiful. Basically, the S9 seems like a winner, but let's not jump to conclusions right away. The S9 is priced at Rs 57,900, while the bigger S9 Plus will go at Rs 64,900, which is a lot of money. So if you're confused about buying it, I'll suggest you to wait for our full review. What you shouldn't wait for is buying a case, and that's where RhinoShield comes in. RhinoShield is known for making some great cases. I mean, just take a look at the solid suit cases for the S9 Plus. There's a carbon fiber finish variant and the one with the classic black finish. Both look pretty great while offering full coverage to the S9 Plus. There's also the crash guard bumper case for the S9, which offers total protection to the device while letting you show off the brand new S9. All of these cases provide over 11 feet of impact protection. That's awesome, and what's more awesome is that they all support the company's add-on lenses, which are known to be pretty great. Well, RhinoShield is offering 20% discount on all of its products through this code, exclusively for Beebom subscribers. And yes, they ship worldwide, so check them out from the link in the description below. Well, that was all when it comes to the first impressions of the Galaxy S9 Plus. If you have any questions regarding the S9 and the S9 Plus, let us know in the comment section below and we'll make sure to answer them in our full review. Also, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends who are looking to buy the Galaxy S9 or the S9 Plus. Lastly, subscribe to our channel for more amazing tech videos and videos related to the Galaxy S9. Well, that's me signing off. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.